Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be showcasing every single airbending move. This includes spiritual projection and flights. So, a lot of people might be I've been noticing that a lot of people don't actually know how to get flight. Originally, flight was spiritual projection, but spiritual projection was replaced with flight. After I'm done recording this video, I'm actually gonna make another video on how this works and how you get it. So I am gonna be showcasing flight and spiritual projection in this video, but I'm not gonna be telling you how to get any of these moves. So all these moves heal, you actually unlock via levels. These two, you have two special things I'll explain in the next episode. Okay, so one quick thing, some moves like the tornado move, the hitbox increases how much strength you have. 400 strength is max, so these are the biggest moves there can be. Also, my glidle is different, just know that. So I'm going to be telling you the information about airbending and the moves. This is like an informational video, not just a straight up showcase. So, first I'm actually going to go over the moves. So the first one that you unlock as soon as you join is Glide. So how you use this move is you hold... Well, these are not actually the original keybinds. I switched them to the number keys for easier macroing. But so these aren't actually the keys. So to glide, that you can see the key right underneath here. This key is how you do it. To change the key, you simply press the ability, and then you press the key you want to change it to. It's that simple. So, now I'm going to go into the abilities. So glide. To use this, you hold down the key, basically glide. You use your glider on your back to fly around, and you use the airbending so you can actually fly. It's not just gliding, it's like falling flying. This speed is roughly 45 on a vehicle, and it uses your stamina decently fast, so you can still use it to get around quickly. You also get somewhere around 45 experience when you first use this move. Well, your glidle will be different. You get this glidle via the Game Pass Aim's glidle. Next will be Air Scootle. Air Scootle functions very similar to the glide. You hold down the key, and you ride on this little air bubble like Aang did in the show. And then you just basically what this does, it makes you move way faster. I'm gonna have to check back the video because I didn't realize that my volume was maxed. None of you may have been able to hear anything I've been saying, but I hope you can, because I don't have to record this entire thing again. So next is Gust. This is the third move. I believe you move this. This is the first fighting move you unlock. I believe you get it at level 30. I mean at level 25. Basically, it's shit out a basic Gust. It actually does really good damage. This game airbending has the most damage out of any other Avatar game I've seen. It also knocks back to enemy, though there's a decent hitbox too. Though all the projectiles travel slowly, so it can often be hard to hit. Next is blocking. It actually blocks every projectile, so like earth and water too, not just air and fire. Next is I cannot say that. Next is this move. Basically, you make a massive cloud around you, like you can see. It does really good damage. Actually, a massive AoE. Like, it's way bigger than you'd think. Next is Air Blow. You basically just shoot out a constant stream of air, and actually, this does really good damage too, and it has massive range. The moves with this have really good range. Okay, and that's how long it lasts. Initially, it uses a certain amount of stamina, though as you use it, your stamina actually regens. It does not continue to use your stamina. Though look at this, look at the cooldown. So as you can see, like it slowly turns gray. You can stop it earlier. So with the cooldown system, the longer you use moves, like you can see with my Ill Glide, it slowly turns to gray too. Before you can use a move again, you have to wait for it to completely turn white again. So that's kind of like its cooldown system. Next is Glidle Swipe. It's very similar to Gust. They use your Glidle. Travels faster, way more damage, and a bigger hitbox. Next is Glidle Whip, which is personally one of my favorite moves in the entire game, not just airbending. It has a really good range. You basically just suck the enemies around and they go back to your back left corner. And it does a ton of damage and big AoE, though it can sometimes be hard to hit. Next is Tornado. Honestly, my favorite fighting move. It's absurdly busted. You hold down the key. The more strength you have, the bigger the AoE is. So this is the maximum height it can be. You continue holding it down. It actually goes on for a really long time. like every second or 2 seconds somebody is inside of this tornado, they take a ton of damage. For me, it literally does like 75 to 100 damage every 2 seconds at the people in it, which is absurdly busted. It's really good. Though not that it does not permanently stun them while in it, and it slowly and as they get hit, they get moved out of it. So most likely they aren't going to take all of the hits, though it does still do a ton of damage. Next is Spiritual Projection. So this is another move where you hold it down. So you hold it down and you turn into this glowing spirit. You can fly around with the spirit. It's basically the same thing as flight, though you use spirits. So one quick thing, you don't actually have to continue. You have to continue holding it down. Though there's a trick you can do that a lot of people know. While holding down your key to use it, you press slash while still holding it down. Let go of the G key, and then you click to exit out of the chat. Right now, I'm no longer holding the G key, and I still have it. It's very useful. You can do that with pretty much anything you have to hold down in Roblox. So basically, what this is, you just turn into your character, like a glowing blue spirit of your character. But anything is, if you have a build or something, it doesn't. If you have build, I think heal works too. But I think it's actually only a build. You have your build too. So you can fly around infinitely. Also, people can see you. You can go through blocks. This move does not have any actual function besides spying and figuring out where something is. You can't do quests with this. You can't attack with it. But you don't die when you're in this mode. Like, you can't die. Though heals your body, it stays here meditating. Also, you can see my stamina slowly draining. It actually is a really slow drain, so it's actually pretty cool. Also, this is infinite range. You can fly anywhere on the map, as far as I know of it. So if your body gets damaged, the move will automatically cancel. Also, another thing, if you talk, your speech bubble does not come up above your head, like your spirit's head. It comes above your actual head, so you can't really communicate as a spirit. To stop it, you press G again if you do the glitch, or you just stop holding down G and you sit back up. So next is on to flights. This move is one of the hardest moves to get in the game. I'm explaining it in the next video because this video is already nearly 8 minutes long. So what flight does is it's very similar to spiritual projection. So you hold it down, you can do the glitch too, and you basically turn into the spiritual projection, though you are the actual spirit. It is a tiny bit faster drain of spiritual projection, and I think it actually flies faster. So the flight speed with this is, I believe, around. So dragon speed are 80. The flight speed is actually slightly slower than a dragon. I tested it like 5 times. It's slightly slower than a dragon. I believe this is like the speed is like 75 in vehicle speed, which is actually really good. Note that you cannot attack in this mode, and you can still be damaged. If you get hits, you will stop flying. But this is honestly the best transportation move in the game, and it does fly quite a bit faster than it flies faster than any boat, and it flies faster than the bison. So if you have this, use it for transportation. So that's actually pretty much. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna. So that's the end of the showcase. Now I'm gonna get on to a little bit of the information about ale bundles, like how you get different stuff and how you get these arrows and such. So the holding umbrella is not part of the ale bending. It's part of the White Lotus. So I'm not gonna explain how to get that. So as you can see, I have these blue arrows that Aang had, and they go along my back, and they also go down my arms. With its clothing, you can hardly see them. For some reason, a lot of people I see, they think they're avatar markings, like you have to be the avatar to get them. No, these markings you get if you're a master or airbender. You unlock these markings at level 250. Note that you have to reset when you get to level 250 to unlock. Like you have to reset your character, so it reloads. So, and now I'm gonna, to get this staff does look quite a lot different than the original. You get this from the Ing's Lotto Game Pass. It costs 100 Robux. Note that you have to rejoin a different server after you buy the Game Pass to get it, to actually have it work. It does not apply any boosts. It's purely cosmetic. Now I'm gonna go over the items you can buy. So as the ale bundle you shop is right up here from spawn. You spawn right down there on the little rock ledge. You can buy a flying lemur, ale nomad triad necklace, and ale nomad necklace. As you can see, I'm running the ale nomad necklace. And you can also equip the Limo. You have to re-equip it every time you respawn. Particularly this flying Limo that goes around you. Neither of them do anything. Also, so you might be thinking, well, then you can't get any weapons. Also, the necklaces don't actually give you any boosts, just cosmetic too. You might be thinking, well, then you can't get any weapons or anything. That's actually wrong. The kiosk challenge you can see over there is actually a global shop. Any vending type can buy from there. So you can buy. I actually have every single weapon besides 2 of them from that shop. The blue spirit mask gives you 15 more health, looks pretty good with this avatar. The spear, a pretty good weapon. You press wrong key. You press E to use it. Extended range and damage. Mace, more damage than the spear though less range. And then the space sword, massive damage and pretty good range too. This is the best weapon you can actually get in the game. I think it's better than everything else. It cost I think 500 gold ingots. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's gold ingots. There's 2 more weapons, dual wielding hooks and dual wielding swords. You basically can use Q and E to attack within the second best weapons for the global shop. They're pretty OP. So that's actually I'm gonna go over one more thing, the quests. So there's oh yeah, actually 2 more things. The quests, this lady you basically talk to her. She asks you to find her baby bison. So there's multiple spawns around this island. It's only on this island, the old Many Nice Island. There are multiple spawns. You can press preview to see a look of where it is. It can spawn here and multiple areas back there. So basically what you do in this quest, well, you can't use spiritual projection for this, you can't use it for any quest, so you have to actually go there manually. So, to finish this quest, you basically just go to where the baby bison is. I can see it right there. You touch it to pick it up. I don't know where it goes, it just disappears out of the universe. Then you just go straight back. If you're really lazy, you can just touch and then reset to get back. So once you get back, you just head all the way back to her, and then you just talk to her again. So once you talk to her, you get some pretty decent rewards for how easy it is. 40 copper pieces, 300 experience. Nothing grand, though it's decent for all you have for how simple it is. Next, well, I'm not gonna say that. So that quest down there and that quest I just did, both you can do at the starts. This quest I'm going to show you right now actually has a level requirement, so I'm going to do it first because it's easier to show you how to do. So this has some sort of really high level requirement for some reason. You just find this old man back here, and you ask you to find his missing airbending idol. Wait a second, I didn't realize this chat was this long. Okay, so basically he asks you to find his idol. Ask the inhabitants if they lost idol. I'm not actually going to do this quest because it's going to take a while, but basically just got to find his idol. So now I'm going to go into this dude down here. So this dude's probably the longest quest, so it gives you the best rewards, I believe, on this island. I'm actually gonna talk to him now. Okay, so what he will ask you to do is he'll ask you to head over to the Southern Water Tribe to give a note. The Southern Water Tribe is that little island right there. I'd recommend having max graphics on for this. I'm actually gonna real quickly show you how to get your Sky Bison. So Airbenders actually get a free Sky Bison. All you have to do is, so that's the spawn. You just have to head around here. You just want to head down this pathway. You can see the little NPC down there. So you head down there here and you can see it. You can see him right there. You talk to him, and then you double click purchase on the Sky Bison, and you'll buy it. I'm gonna quickly show you what the GUI looks like, just in case if you need some help with that. But so you come down here, you talk to him. He says choose where you say alright. It's pretty simple. You double click this. It says bought for me because I already have it. So how you spawn at your vehicle for Airbenders can only get a Sky Bison, and it's oh god. And it's free. I'm not using my flight right now, because I want to use it to get to the islands. It'll be faster. So you press L to spawn in the Sky Bison. You just jump on it. There's a seat. There's a seat right here, a seat right here, and a seat right here. So 3 passenger seats. Also, people can just ride on the back and the head and stuff. To ride it, you simply sit in this little block right here on its back. You hold Q to go up, E to go down. You cannot fly backward with it. D to go right, E to, A to go left, and W go forwards. It is a maximum of 60 speed, so it's actually pretty decent. And you press 1 into tail smash. It's an absurdly strong move, though it has a massive cooldown and you often can't hit with that. It can one-shot most people with a high amount of strength. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna fly over there, why not? You double tap L to stop, you double tap L to despawn your bison. So basically, to finish this quest, you just head all the way over here. Also, they added a new swamp place. I never actually, that's a new place. Those, as far as I can see, there's actually nothing there. There's no purpose of going there. There's like a middle island that nobody's ever gonna head to. I think they meant it to be like kind of like a hub or something. I don't know, but like Shin, I think is always gonna be the hub, especially because of how like rooted it is, and like, there's nothing you can do. Maybe that's the only place you can plant bend or something. Honestly, I don't know why they have that. Okay, so you just basically fly all the way over here, and then you can see that there's like a little like this little spherical ball. So you just gotta head in there, and you wanna talk to. I'm actually not gonna head all the way in though because I'm too lazy. And this video is already 16 minutes long. So see this dude right there, like the dude right next to that hut. You just wanna simply talk to him. Then your quest will change to head back to the Illbender to get rebuilds. After this, you just wanna, if you're Illbender, you just wanna reset. Wait for you to respawn. I realize it took this long. Okay, then continue. Why is my helmet on? Interesting. You respawn, then you fly all the way back to where he is, and then you talk to him, and then he gives you rewards. It's pretty decent. He gives you like 1,000 experience on the money yet. So that's it for the video. I'm actually gonna stop the video and go back on. Thank you so much for watching. See ya!